Well, apparently, Michigan, the University of Michigan, is a school for coaches. We send players and coaches to the NFL and the NBA. At first, when Dusty May, I heard the news that he was going to the Dallas Mavericks, I was depressed. But then I thought of what he would always say about some of the players that leave. He wishes them well. All of the players that leave, he wishes them well and will continue to track them and hopefully stay in touch with them. So listen, the guy took us from 8 and 24 to national championship in 2 years. And so now I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. Uh, as well as the Detroit Pistons, of course, but I am still an LA Chargers fan after Jim Harbaugh went there, as well as a Detroit Lions fan. Heck, I even like Seattle and Baltimore because of Mike McDonald and Jesse Minter. Michigan is invading the professional sports with coaches and players. So that's kind of one way to look at it, huh? But Warde Manuel, he hired a guy who went to the baseball championship, who left the National World Series in baseball for Michigan, Eric Bakich. The football coach Jim Harbaugh was not hired by Warde Manuel. And it was the NCAA that forced him out, plus he wanted to go back to the NFL anyway. So that's not Ward's fault. He let the softball coach retire, Carol Hutchins, which of course she was getting really old, but she was the winningest of all time, the first to win a national title east of the Mississippi at the time. But that's understandable. He let Beeline go, John Beeline, but that seemed inevitable. I thought Beeline in the NBA, he thought it would be a less taxing job, and he faded out of there. So now Dusty May was hired by him and went to the NBA by him in 2 years. So who's next? When Brandon Arado wins the title in hockey for Michigan, is he going to be the head coach at the Red Wings next year? If that happens, I wouldn't mind. Just like Dusty May. If they brought us a title, do whatever the hell you want. Jim Harbaugh, do whatever, man. And I'm going to root for you still. Thank you for your service. So it seems to me that Warde Manuel is getting great coaches, and they have the means at Michigan to dominate with the money that they spend, and they want a chance at pros afterwards. So either he's not paying enough to keep up, or to keep them here, or he has to keep hitting on every single hire year after year, and now here's a vacancy. Win a title, coach leaves, hire a new guy, win a title, coach leaves. That seems pretty difficult, but I think it is possible here at Michigan. He also hired Kyle Whittingham this past season as football head coach, and it seems that he will be here for a while, at least. One guy we don't have to worry about for quite a while. So what do you guys think? Is it Warde not trying hard enough to keep these guys? Should we give them, unload the Brinks truck to keep some of these guys? Or is each situation different, and Michigan is just that great where coaches can go to a school and upgrade their stock and make it to the pros just like the players want to? Are we just that kind of a school here? No. Let me know. Or do you want a long-term coach in every sport even then, though, it gets hard to get rid of a guy if he starts to suck. So I'd rather just, hey, win a title, get a new guy. Maybe that's possible. What do you guys think? Go Blue, baby. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. We'll see you on the next video. Hopefully, Michigan is doing a serious coaching search, which Warde Manuel has done. So we'll talk about that in the future. But go Blue.